again.
It was a good job to be on. If you're not any of the things we did.
If you're doing damage like Samurai's Wicked.
Alright, cool. That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
All right, everyone can go ahead.
Are you in this party too, Avel?
No.
Ah.
No. It's
Um, don't go in yet. Do not use any bard actions when you're on the platform because that'll aggro the boss. Do not touch the boss. Do not auto-target the boss. Just look at the stage from the balcony. If you're a party leader, go up and put down some markers for your team.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Yeah, those
All right, folks. I'll be calling
pop
the Demon
food.
Wall. Welcome to Demon Wall. This isn't any prog, so I'll do some explanations. This is not blind prog. Folks should have some idea of the mechanics going into this. First thing I want to say is, if you are a main tank, there's 3 of you, make sure your tank stance is on. If you are not the main tank, make sure your tank stance is off. Tank busters in here are AoE. Stay away from the main tank during the tank buster.
Oh, so Evan betrayed me
Also,
today?
if you're used to
Mother
FOE
child, they're
or if you
explaining.
watched the
Okay.
Kobe
Oh,
video,
in
we do it a
chat,
bit
sorry.
differently here. When the raid needs to split, letters stay, numbers move. For example, one of the earlier mechanics has 3 towers where we will be and 3 towers on the other side. Letters stay where the raid is, and the numbers go to the other side. Another example, there's going to be levitated towers. The letters stay on the ground and take the towers. The numbers will levitate and take the towers up in the air. The last thing I'll say is, on that subject, if you don't know what party you are, ask your party lead now. Make sure you know which one you are. Letters, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Numbers, 1, 2, 3. Last thing I want to cover is meteors. Meteors is personal responsibility. I will call out meteors. What you need to know is several people will have meteors. That means that you'll have a little meteor icon over your head. There will be a gigantic meteor. Take your meteor over to the gigantic meteor. Sometimes that'll be behind us, sometimes that'll be on the other side. If you have a meteor, you need to take it to where the big meteor is. If you see a big stream of meteors and you have a meteor, follow the stream of meteors. Also important, 4 people will have arrows and a stack marker. The arrow does not change its direction if you spin. You cannot change the direction of your arrow. If this is your first time doing it, here's the trick. Look at your arrow. You can point your camera down if you want. If your arrow is pointing at the boss, stay on that side of the platform. If your arrow is pointing off into La La Land, off the edge of the platform, go to the other side. If you're a meteor side arrow, you're going to do the dodge, and then you're going to run right up to the boss's face so that the arrow sends you and the rest of the meteor people over the boss to the non-meteor side. You don't want to be close to the meteors, so think about your arrow takes you away from the meteor. One more thing, we have time mages. Time mages, you do have responsibility here. When we have ads, each side will have 3 ads. This ad in the middle will have a damage shield. It is up to you to dispel that damage shield so that we can kill the big ad. Again, if you are letters, you're staying with where we are. If you're numbers, you're going across to the other side. Any questions before we go on? Party leads, let's get ready checks. If your party is ready, please put it in yell chat.
Oh my god, this feels so
I
official.
see 1. I see Bravo. I see Alpha. I see Charlie. I see 3.
Yeah,
We wait on 1 on chip.
meteors is the only mechanic. To be real. It's not. It's really. Yeah.
Well, I guess I will watch to see what other scholars do. I'll put up my buff when I don't see a buff up.
Still waiting for party 2.
Oh, jeez.
While we're waiting for party 2, eat food.
Oh my god, is this? Wait, I think this might be a full instance.
I was gonna say it says 48 out of 48.
I'm
Not
like,
24.
wait, we actually got
Okay.
a full 48.
All right, everyone, take the teleport. There are no rails on this platform. You can fall off.
Why are you listening to
If you
comments?
fall off, you die. You probably don't want to do that.
We have to.
I will call
So where?
a 23
Discord.
20.
We're
full
parked
time.
our
That's
Discord
in
and
the
browser
instance
so we can
timer.
hear calls.
Oh,
23:20 pull time.
Okay, we are
Smart.
A. We chill at A. Oh my god, I'm nervous.
so Evan got donuts today from Duncan.
All right, let's go.
Ah,
Main tanks
I'm saying-
establish. Opens with the raid wide. Healer, shield, mitigate. This does hurt. We're going to run across and do a dodge. We're
gonna be
staying
near.
close to the boss. You're going across, but staying close. There's a knockback. Ride the knockback. Stay close. We're going to go across again. Same thing. Stay near. Ride the knockback. There will be a knockback. Tank Buster's next. Get away from the main tanks. Give your main tanks some mitt. This hurts.
no, it doesn't. What are you talking about? It didn't even take. It didn't even break my
You're
fucking
gonna have
shield.
towers.
You're at
Letters
A.
stay. Numbers go across. Be away from the boss. Be far.
Away, be far
Dodge.
first.
Be
Far-
far,
far
first. Then take your towers.
Okay.
We're gonna get a rotation. I'll tell you the safe side. Right is safe. Looking at the boss, be right.
We're gonna get behind the
Afterwards,
boss.
run to the back of the boss. If you're already behind, stay behind the boss. Be to the right. Behind and right is safe. Meteors are next. Loosely spread so you can see what you have. Meteors stay. Look at your arrow. Figure out your arrow. Be near. Ride the knockback first. Ride the knockback first. Then drop meteor. Then do arrows.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
If you went over, run
Oh,
out of the bed as much as you
no.
can.
There's a meteor on the wrong side.
I saw that.
We're going to get a rotate. Right is safe. Right is safe.
The way I just watched Ekno get deleted. Oh my god.
Afterwards, we're running behind the boss.
Can't reach that
Run behind
guy.
the boss now.
Get behind the boss.
Left is safe. Left and behind is safe. Left and behind is safe. Okay, you can now res on the letter side. We're going to get ads. Letters stay, numbers go across. Time mages, you're up. Dodge the bad first. It's just a simple dodge the bad first, then time mages dispel.
High mage needs to dispel.
After you dispel your big ad, try to dispel the one on the opposite side. You can dispel through the boss. You have to use the mob list to target. Kill all ads. All DPS on ads. All DPS on ads.
What?
I bet our tank didn't have
This is still a good time to res.
I don't know that.
everyone up. Looks like everyone's up.
We're going to get towers. This is going to be the up and down towers.
We get everybody? Yeah.
Remember, letters stay on the ground. Numbers will
Staying on the
go
ground.
up. Let's see what we get.
We're gonna be away from these statues at the end, by the way.
Powers on the south side. Knockback first. Be near. Ride the knockback first. Then numbers levitate. Go to the statue to levitate. Then do your
To
tower.
the tower.
After towers,
Front right.
front and right is safe. After towers, front and right is safe. We're going to get a rotate. Right is safe. Be right. Do not accept reses. Do not res people now.
It'll
We're already
Repeat.
behind. We stay behind the boss. Right is safe. Behind and right is safe. Loosely spread. We're going to do meteors again. Pay attention to if you have an icon. Meteors across. Dodge
Away.
far first. Be away from the boss. Dodge far first. Then drop your meteor. Then do your arrows.
Ah, I see.
Get out of the bad.
Get out of the bad. Get out of the bad. Do your best. We're going to do a crossover.
Be near.
Be near. This is a knockback. Be near. This is a knockback. Once you're on the south side, you can res people. Tank busters are coming up. Let's prep a chemist. Let's prep chemist. We're not going to make it. Let's prep a chemist. Do we have a chemist to prep? Asteria. Okay, Asteria, jump off. This is a raid wide. Okay, let's have a chemist go to the back and res Asteria.
oh, did they go for a
Survive
second?
this raid wide. Where's Asteria? Find Asteria, res Asteria. I see a res on Asteria. Everyone jump off. I see a res on Asteria. Everyone jump off.
Oh no, not the enrage.
Dude, I don't know what those other groups are doing. Our fucking group was like never
Okay,
even close to dead.
And
That's
is it reset? Looks reset to me.
crazy. what
All
the
right,
fuck?
Asteria, you're okay to res. Do not release. Do not release.
Boss is
Oh
very
dear.
easy.
Ooh. Res a chemist if you can. Res a chemist if you can.
Oh, did you fuck up?
Whoever resed, yeah, whoever
Res
that
another
was
chemist.
Sam.
Res a chemist. Can you res a chemist? Oh dear.
Nope.
All
No,
right.
is this a
The
wipe?
rest of the VS.
I,
All right.
that might
well,
be a full
this is a wipe. Everyone release. So, for future reference, if you're going to
Oh,
prep the chemist, you
wait.
need to be all the way south,
No.
and then you raise, or that.
Hey,
happens.
we have to re-level.
It's not the whole level.
That's,
It's
All right,
30
oh,
days.
okay.
it's,
Re-level.
yeah, it's really easy.
Oh, then Echo lied to me.
That's, yeah, it's like super easy every level.
I just feel like
we have
Ekno just didn't
how
know
many
what he was
minutes
talking
until the next
about.
weather pup?
After people re-level, it's about 30 minutes from that
Oh.
point.
Okay, sounds good.
Why was everyone fucking dead, bro? Like, what the fuck was that? None of that shit was very difficult. Plus, this guy's callouts were pretty fucking stellar.
He's very calm.
So I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why the fuck people were just dead, right? Just all over the place.
Going to get a donut.
What? What was there any spot in there that you need? Like, I didn't use temperance like at all, so
Honestly, the healing was like
All right,
minor.
folks. Will
that's what it felt
everyone
like.
who's new,
I
now you've seen the fight.
just was
Unfortunately,
using
I won't-
lilies to
I
fucking
can't
get a
stay
fucking
for
buff
a
lily.
second run. Y'all, I think, are going for a second run, so stay in the instance, re-level, and good luck with the next run, folks. I'm going to drop.
Alrighty. Thanks, no.
I'll miss you.
Anyone would like to volunteer to call out? If not, I will try.
You'll
Uh,
also
not.
need a new thief for letters.
I don't mind calling it. It's not a big deal.
All right. Sounds good.
It's not a big deal.
Anyone want to be a thief for letters?
I'll have to get those things as well.
We will figure it out once the time comes.
I should probably be a chemist, huh? Let's level another job more.
So, like, key thing I noticed, if you have meteor, make sure you, like, either after the knockback or before the half room or whatever, make sure you take it, like, all the way to the edge. Because if you don't,
There were meteors that
that
were like
leaves
on our side
chances
too.
for people
So
to get
one of them,
cleaved.
we had a meteor off, just
You got
planted
time
on
after
our
it
side.
drops.
Yeah.
There's no need to
It
panic.
was that was
That's
so
not supposed to be
funny.
there.
The boss is very lenient. Unless you're RP walking. And if you're RP walking, that's a power move, and I respect it.
I didn't get any meteors, so I didn't really look to what to look for. I just kind of noticed that I was not in the incorrect side.
Well, now you know. You did it. You ate it up.
How did someone fit an entire stove inside of a chest? I'll never know.
Was that? Yeah, I was just gonna ask. How do you like if you're a meteor, you go on the other side, you place it, but how do you get back? You just get fucking launched. Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna make this in my. They're so
Dude,
fast.
I've hit every one of these. That's so funny. Taylor was running into this issue the other day. He said he wasn't fucking.
You to just
So that's the thing is I don't know what to tell him because I don't. At no point in here have I ever had an issue of making these
Since I got the
consistently.
floor
Like
going,
I might miss one or
I'm
two
running
here or
this ramble
there,
for a
but like,
while, and no one can stop me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do it.
Hello, Moot.
Do it.
Hello, welcome. I'm putting this whole raid at my whim for the next like 5 minutes.
Good luck, everyone.
Right after this fate, because I have to make sure I press buttons. If I don't, I will be sad. I failed to press buttons. Okay, we're going ranting. Alright, so set up things. Okay. So if you look in into Raid 5 chat, if you want to follow along, in case if you get lost at some point, that's perfectly fine and understandable.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
He says he's ranting.
To summarize, There's a boss there in Baldacian Arsenal called AV.
Oh,
This
Jesus
boss has 8 nipples. There is a correlation with this fact. These 8 nipples appear throughout the fight, and being AV is a mammal, and if AV is a mammal, AV can lactate, and if AV can lactate, what kind of milk does AV produce?
Yeah.
Throughout this
This is
fight,
weird.
if you have not experienced it, puddles on the floor appear, and these puddles
I'm about
must
to
be
mute this fucking
AV's
guy. What the
lactating milk.
fuck?
Lactating milk.
There's elementals throughout the instance that disappear.
Yeah,
and
what is
this
he
is
doing?
his fetish.
these elementals,
He's talking
I
about
believe,
What
lactation.
is
disappear
this, dude?
and
This is
Lactation.
fucking
collect
weird.
AV's milk within the arena during the fight while we're
Is
not
this
looking.
like- Is this like a shit post or something?
So back
It
to
has
the
to
nipples.
be.
Since there's 8, there's
No,
He's
8
this
talking
is,
about-
this is his
party, and
fanfic.
within Hydeos there appears 48 portals. Now
I'm
you've
in
got
for
to
the
be
fate.
thinking if there's there's 40 nipples that appear in the fight, 48
There's
portals.
40
Where's the
nipples.
missing 8 nipples? We have came to the theory of the missing 8 nipples revolve around the Magic the Gathering collaboration that has recently happened, where there is an Absolute Virtue card that
I'm about to
appears
mute
to
Death
have
on that
7 nipples,
fucking-
but we believe the 8 nipple is hidden behind shading. I need to get my hands on it to be for sure about this.
He's
I
the
don't
guy
know.
that he's the guy
Now,
that's gonna be doing raid
As
callouts.
well, there is a support
Wait,
state.
for real.
This is so cursed.
Insane behavior.
What's your ranting about?
Hold on. I'll do it for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me hear this shit.
What?
What the fuck?
Kill
You're
yourself.
missing out on some high octane content.
No, I'm hearing it.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
could
streaming
be-
it for him.
You could be witness this in person though.
Okay.
And now you know.
No,
Now you know.
I didn't want to.
All right, I'm already
Can I
20.
forget it?
I'm already done.
A great insight.
Oh, it's a copy
great
pasta.
insight.
Glad I got to share it.
It's not
Oh.
a copy pasta. He's
You
just
don't
like
come to
this.
Eureka, you're good.
Like from that bot, though.
You.
This is his
Oh,
self-proclaimed.
that's why everyone was
nipple
dead.
lord.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I noticed that like halfway through that fight, there were so many dead fucking bodies. I was like, who are these fuckers?
Because they messed up on meteors, right?
All kinds of-
Yeah, it looks like what someone was saying is that they not only did they not place the meteors all the way at the end, but they also just didn't go to the stack. They just sat there.
They just they didn't ride the knock up.
If you read up in the chat, that's what people dropped at the edge, then didn't go to stacks. Like so, they. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. They just killed themselves essentially, and they griefed the shit out of us for no reason. I feel like that's like basic knowledge with meteors. You drop a meteor and then you run away from it.
Okay, I pull up.
Okay, I pull up. How about at the after party?
Yeah, the healing in there is like
That fight seemed very minimal. This met your tanks because this tank buster hurts. It didn't even break my Benison. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't do shit.
Memorize everything about AV and spread gospel. That is real lore. Square Enix put those nipples on that boss.
Oh, he's still
Kill
at it. I
yourself.
see.
And if we refuse.
What the fuck is AV, by the way?
Oh,
He's
absolute
talking.
virtue.
I was gonna say he's talking about a boss and like whatever the fuck.
That doesn't personally. The
No matter
second
what
boss
anybody
boss?
says,
The,
I ain't the one that put those nipples there. One of those game devs
Oh, no,
did
no.
that.
shut up.
Let's see what this guy's talking about.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god.
Oh, absolute virtue.
You know what?
Yeah.
During this fight, I'll even drop the AV mechanic
That thing does not have nipples.
in Japanese.
Oh. Why is he like
I think this is Turing from a different timeline.
This is true.
I hope that helps. Those were 100%.
Oh, good for
from
that
the
provoke.
active,
That provoke, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. Simply mute history. There
I mean, I'm gonna unstream it now because he's
we go.
done.
Okay.
That boss doesn't even have nipples.
It doesn't.
Like, what are we talking about?
What is Blood going on about?
Literally, what is we're talking about?
I can probably go mid here, huh?
Yeah, this one's the mid and then out.
Going for the most bones gang. We get to 16 first.
Oh, I might be dead.
Can't let you from here.
Yeah, I see.
Don't worry, I got myself.
I
I got him.
respect that. I believe in you.
And I did offer Ekno voice chat, but he said no, so he's not being excluded. I want to make that very clear.
Okay.
This is out in.
The healers didn't believe in you though.
Oh, I just overrode someone's buff. Well, the thing is, like, I don't see it up, and then someone puts it up while I'm weaving it. And I'm like, well, RIP to that guy.
We should so greed this.
I hope so. Oh my god, the shield didn't even get used.
I was gonna say it
Oh,
has like
that's
2 HP, so
sad.
Knowledge.
I better buy some freaking
Butt plugs? Oh, get a
ciphers real
cipher.
quick.
Get a cipher. Be sure you have one cipher.
We should have time for like one more. We see before fun times get close. Since
Why do ciphers cost more for gold than they do silver? That's so weird to me.
Question.
Because you can, I guess, get silver more quickly.
definitely have time for one. I don't know about two. Who's sketchy?
I don't fucking need them, so.
It's true. Oh, how could you say such a thing?
Oh.
Did you watch the Summerfest? That was pretty cool.
Where?
Good stuff in that.
Where is it?
What?
And the
Where is
Resident
what?
Evil trailer.
Oh my god, it has its own tab. Actually, you know what?
Ill looked creepy as hell.
Get food, dude.
Yeah, we have downtown.
What do you mean?
Then it's gonna sit out and
Then
get nice and cold.
that's fine. You're in our you're in our party.
Order
We'll just
something
res
cold.
you.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, you don't want to die. You don't want to die, man. Because then you're just out.
Oh wait, individually. Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to die at all. You want to ideally.
You ain't joking.
See, Azula, this is why we need you on tank, because you would actually properly pull these things. And so Pope.
Time for another
Just have
300
Taylor
hours of
do it.
Satisfactory.
Taylor. No, did you see Bard? Bard in here. We have to have Taylor on Bard. I'll vouch for him.
Bard is very
That's
good.
that's fine. Yeah, that's actually fine.
Long grind for,
We can double Bard. He can just make sure the party is doing the damage, and he just exists.
I really can't be asked to.
My memes with him on Dancer come purely from the
Actually,
the fact that he like for some reason I don't understand it. He's never once explained it. Just doesn't want to do it. Like he just hates it, and I don't know why.
It's really boring.
It's
Really
definitely
boring.
way better. In my opinion, playing them. If I was put in the Fizz range role, I would rather play Dancer than I would play Bard. Because like Bard feels like it's way too fucking clunky for me. There's way too much going on for no fucking payout. Like it's way too hard to play it at a decent level, I feel like.
Unless it's a
But Dancer is like give Smitty fucking dance partner and then
Did you finish the
AFK
pirate
and I'll be
one?
fine.
AFK.
Like that's what it is.
How was it?
It's fun. It's good.
It's
Good to know.
do you do a bunch of work to give everyone a little something, or do you do less work to give one person a big something? Like one is like a dick tickler, and then the other is like full on dick
Penetration.
servicer. Yeah.
Fix this
Just
shit.
Give Smitty a hand job or
Who
just
died?
tickle his ball sack a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Which one's better, you know?
Had some friends really excited over the.
It's
Fortnite
no, you're tickling 8 ball sacks like that are like conga lined.
You're juggling the ball
What new
sacks.
character did they release?
They're just doing a big collab with Star
You know,
Wars.
like Newton's Cradle? It's like that.
Showed
I
me
don't know what that is actually.
people fighting and TIE
You
fighters.
probably do.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
That's not
collab
what
where
you-
Darth Vader
Taylor's the one on the
cussed people
end,
out
like
Twitch?
starting
God,
the
I hope.
Mhm.
I
the
really hope.
kinetic energy.
Because I think the story goes that they did an AI generated
Yeah.
voice for Darth Vader. And so he would
my
would
gosh, Echo's
respond to
blowing
prompts like ChatGPT,
Oh no.
and people figured out how to make him curse. And so he's just cussing people out constantly.
I hope that is a thing. I really
Uh,
hope. Apparently
Just
it comes out
checking real
tomorrow.
quick. How much time do we have again?
We definitely can do this see, but next one I don't know. Doubt.
Oh, okay.
I personally would not take your chances after this one. Unless you really want to gamble.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop anybody.
Of course.
Was there a Dark Knight main thing? Yeah. No, I
Also,
meant from another-
I could
from
have been
another
faster. I could have been faster in heals too. I was so
I didn't-
overwhelmed looking at everything.
I didn't. Yeah, I was looking at so much shit. I didn't even know that you were taking autos. I
And you
could
were
have
taking
given you some
autos,
shit.
and then you died before I even got enough
I
out.
got levitate now. I can just levitate people.
Oh, our Dark Knight. Okay. Well,
Here's
where
what
did
I'll
our
do,
Gunbreaker
Garrus.
go?
Main tank.
There, we're all levitated.
Was it from the same ad? Was it possible it's from a different ad? And another group was fucking dumb? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna move you on
Yeah,
my
I wanna
list
think
so
about
that you're easier to target. Where do I want to go with it? It doesn't matter. I guess that's fine. I'll leave it like that. Move the Gunbreaker up too. There we go. Engaging content sitting here.
Pretty great.
We were close, man. If whatever group was not fucking that shit up, like, I don't know. I never felt like at any risk of anything. Or where people were fucking brain dead idiots. This is the type of content that, like, if this was casual content, I'd be pissed. This is the type of shit SE makes, and they're like, here's your alliance raid. Rely on these people to not mess up the most basic of mechanics, and they can't do it. So That's exactly the type of thing that Taylor and I fundamentally disagree on.
I want to collect some bones.
Like often, when like Juno came out, he was like just gargling the shit out of the Alliance Raids balls, like just it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, and I was like Taylor, I don't agree with you, and he can't just like. We can't just like agree to disagree. Like he has to tell me why it's good content, and I'm just like I don't want your explanation, like, because there's nothing you could say that's going to convince me that it's a good thing that this run takes an hour. There's no way, there's nothing you can say that's like it should take you an hour to do an alliance raid. Like as much shit as people the community gave the Endwalker ones, I'm like, you know what happens when I go in there? I queue in. It's 20-minute commitment. I'm done. There's no fucking pain, none of that. And that's exactly what I want from my alliance raid because I do higher end content like that's harder, right? I don't want to go into an alliance raid that's tied to some reward that I need to like, you know, kit out my alt jobs, but be like accosted by the shittiest players known to man who want it to be quote unquote hard
Everyone should go
because
to the middle.
they don't get to experience other hard content because they're a bunch of babies. Like that's not my idea of fun. Like I like hard content. I don't like hard content with, you know, 16 other people that suck at the game. Oh, this is great. This is great. It's the same people that think the near raids are fucking awesome because what I want to do is spend 45 minutes in a fucking alliance roulette.
The near raids are bad though because the way most of the damage gets done is through that NPC. So there's only you can only get by at a certain speed because the NPC will do like 80% of a boss's health. So that 80% is never getting faster.
I'm not sure I understand the numbering system that like you and I are numbered. Like, what does that mean? What does my one mean? It just means I'm a chemist. Why am I one?
Because like if a chemist goes down, other chemists are supposed to revive chemists first and foremost. We're like, on a plane, you're supposed to help someone else before you help yourself before you help someone else. But we're marked as baby. So like we're gonna help babies before we help another grown adult because the other grown adults need to figure out their own stuff. And the babies need help ASAP to get back up.
Have not. Anyone want to volunteer to be a thief for letters? We need a thief for letters to unlock doors. Master thief.
If we can get a replacement for Ranger on numbers side, I can go
You know
thief on letters.
what actually is, now that I'm like sitting here thinking about my conversations with Taylor, it's like there's no consistency in his takes. He said, Juno being punishing is great, but I don't want to do the chaotic because I don't want to rely on other people. What?
I'm one of the cannons on numbers side. I can do thief as well if we can get another cannon on numbers.
We don't need another cannon on
silver,
numbers, bro.
We need 60,000 cannoneers. Think of the silver cannons.
Oh, Gundy volunteered. They can do thief letters. All right. You good with that, Gundy? Just say yes or no in chat. You being the letters thief. All right, awesome. Got that situated.
Here's the thing with Yoru though, like that her take is that bad? We could get the clear together. Like there are 40 other people in this raid. I don't know who any of them are, and I don't feel like I'm playing and clearing with them. I don't know who you are. And it's gonna be the same thing. It'd be like Yoru was in there. Like I've seen
Right. Yeah,
you
Yoru
know.
like was in instance, I guess. But like also do you not want to be part of the party? It's like I'm here for the party. I'm not here just to like, play with 47 other random people. I can do that whenever. But only we can get together every so often. And that's important to me. I mean, healing's not that boring.
It kind of is.
Depends. I mean, like, the other jobs just have they just have a longer rotation. Just a little bit longer.
They have
Something
a rotation.
A little bit.
They have a rotation.
Something I came to appreciate about Healer, just from doing DSR,
Watch dots.
even though no, fuck that. Even though the damage
Stare at the
rotation
UI.
is garbage, like the rotation being fucking nothing is like it feels like it has a purpose, right? Where I'm like watching, like as a
You have to
tank,
watch other
I don't
stuff.
watch other people like not usually. Like I'm usually like handling myself, and I'll like glance over and be like, oh, that person got hit. Let me toss him a fucking TBN or something like that. Or they're out of position. They just got raised. Whatever it is. Like that's the extent of like what I feel like I contribute on like that side of things. But like as a healer, like because my rotation is fucking, I'm just sitting there spamming the button. Like I can and do watch other people and watch HP bars, and like this idiot is fucking off in Narnia doing God knows what. Let me save him real quick. It's still taking me a little bit to like get used to being like someone's dead. Like, oh yeah, we're supposed to rest them, aren't we? Smitty and I are just sitting there damaging Nidhogg, and Sophos is like, any reserves? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The square hole. I feel like 1,000,000,000,000 degrees in here. 66, bro. Suck my nuts. Putting that shit at 60. Who are all these weirdos?
Ciao.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
How's work?
Slow. Which for Friday.
How's
Kinda happy
Jackie?
about. Jackie was not there.
Good. Hope she dies.
Jesus.
I hope she drowns falling in the toilet.
Oh.
I hope she chokes on that chicken fajita.
Why is he saying all this?
Why?
No one knows Jackie like I know Jackie.
I don't even know this woman.
Neither does Silly.
No, I know her. Chow
Bro's
doesn't know,
pressed
but I
about
know.
Fork Tower, I guess.
She's just some like. She's got to be in like at least in her late 80s. Woman who comes in every Tuesday to the club.
Late 80s.
One day Chow is gonna say Jackie never came back. And I'm just gonna
Oh.
Lily, what happened?
Oh no.
Maybe they just need to restart.
Sully's World.
God.
You're attacked, bro.
It's the slight vomit at the end for me. Of course,
Yeah.
Lily DC's when this pops up.
Wait, no way.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
Not
wait.
not the
statue
not the
is
oh my
glowing.
god, not the
Fingers are glowing.
Dark
Make
Knight
sure to put a cipher in.
saying unlucky to you getting autos.
Put a cipher in. We have a DC on A. We don't know when they'll come back.
He admits it. I'm a dark main.
Or not?
He I think was memeing. I couldn't quite tell, but he's like, "Oh, I've only ever seen you as a as a gunbreaker."
Oh my god.
Smitty, do you know the lore behind how I became a Dark Knight? Well, so yeah, I had dabbled in tanking in Savage back in Stormblood, and I played Warrior. Warrior was the tank that I knew. The Warrior was the tank that I liked. I enjoyed playing Dark Knight, but it was complex enough that I, like, as a console player, I didn't know if I was doing it correctly. So then when I was trying to find a static for Endwalker when Endwalker launched, somebody had a recruitment post. Later became the fucking.
Has anyone left? That's an important role.
Sorry, I can't.
Before we go in.
Anyways, I applied to the static that was recruiting. The raid leader was recruiting a caster, a tank, and like a healer, I think. And I said, like, hey, I play Black Mage. I have also played tank in the past. I could do that, but like, because you're recruiting a caster, I'm gonna, like, you know, check my stats out on Black Mage, whatever. And then he's like, great, you're in the static. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of weird, but all right. And then he asked me, after telling me I was in the static, like, what I wanted to play, and I was like, I'm applying as a caster. And he's like, well, I'm hogging the caster spot, you can tank. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, why did you say you were recruiting a caster if you, the raid leader, were going to play the caster? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. So I showed up as a warrior because it was the tank I liked. It was this tank I played. And Vince, the raid lead's boyfriend, played Gunbreaker. And
sure you're on the platform.
For the record, he did less damage than me on Gunbreaker that I did on Warrior. And if you remember at Endwalker launch, that doesn't make sense. Gunbreaker was way up there. He kept bitching about Gunbreaker, like he was really fucking bad at mechanics, and he kept saying it was due to how jank Gunbreaker was. And he kept saying, like, hey, if you ever want to play another tank, let me know. I'll come on a Warrior. And I was like, no, I kind of like Warrior. Like, I'm good. Then he just showed up as a Warrior one day, and we were fucked because we didn't get an LB bar. And so then I got pissed, and I was like, what other tank could I play? I was not interested in Paladin, and I didn't even have Gunbreaker unlocked, I don't think, at the time. So I just, like, leveled Dark Knight in, like, a day, from 80 to 90, and like, looked up the opener, and, like, that was all the work I did into it. And I only chose Dark Knight because at the time they were fucking blasting, and I was like, yeah, I might as well bring a tank that can fucking blast, I guess. And then, like, one night we cleared Hippocampus, and somebody said, like, oh my god, Azula, you got a 90. And I was like, holy shit, I'm actually good at this job. And the rest was history. I was like a baby, though. I didn't know how to, like, do so many things. Of course, Silly had to stroke my ego all the time because he was always like, healing you up after tank busters, like, I don't have to do anything, versus I have to throw the whole world at Odin.
I did, though. Like, literally, like, I would leave cardio on you, and then I'm like, you know what, baby boy? This is all I can spare. And then everything else was given to Odin.
Kind of wild when you consider that his rotation was one button.
Here we go.
My rotation's one button.
Make sure you're in the right class.
Actually, I get a second button every 30
Job,
seconds.
Phantom
I
job.
was memeing off the fact that he used that add-on that made his 1, 2, 3, 1 button.
I know.
So he quite literally could never fuck it up.
Well, I think on Reaper it even did it would spend your gauge.
Oh my
You
god.
just have to. I think you just had to do your positionals.
There's.
I don't think it did his burst though.
All right. Seconds.
That's kind of bad.
Let's try.
There's times where you don't want to press the button.
Lulu, are you gonna call it
if you
out?
press it automatically on
Oh,
Reaper.
All right. Let's pop it.
If you want to up that guy's volume, now would probably be the time
yeah.
since he.
Make sure you're on your thing. Everyone knows your roles already. The markers probably are still up from your party lead, more or less.
What's this guy's name? Milk?
Put him up.
Oh, oh, he's at 100% for me. I can't make him
sure
any
you're on the
runner.
right class before jumping down. Yada yada yada. Only night buffs. Any other monk buff or ranger buff or
Not the monk
ranger,
buffs.
bard
No one's
buff
bringing monk
are
in here.
fake, and I hate them. If you have those, turn them off.
Monk is park and bark.
If your
It's
party
literally
has
worthless,
markers up already,
unfortunately.
just go up.
Wait, we're going out.
Alright,
Alright.
apparently our markers are up, so we're good.
All right. No, I'm not gonna- Just don't pull.
Main
I
tanks,
wish
make
Monk
sure your
was good
stance
here,
is
but
on.
it's
If you're
not.
not one of
It's
the
so
main
bad.
tanks, make sure your stance is off.
Did we get the auto situation figured out, or did you just
It would appear
tell the
every
Dark
just
Knight
said- he just
maybe
said
it was
unlucky.
Kid,
And then just.
we still
and
waiting
then
on
just
1 on
stopped.
2. They were
one's still
BRB.
struggling.
Yeah.
That's all good. Let me know when they're here. Actually, I'll see them run up. I'm assuming they're probably going to be the last person.
Wait.
Just in case, let me give them a ping on
Oh, good.
the cord too.
Meantime, double check. Make sure you got food. If you're doing damage, potting.
Honestly, Zula,
helps
let's just
too, if you wanna
have
try to pump big
EOS
numbers.
heal everyone and call it a day.
I mean, I think our light party was fine except for our Dark Knight.
It was not that bad actually.
I keep saying light party, full party, I guess.
Nice. This fight does no damage.
I was gonna say it didn't feel like I needed to heal ever.
It does no damage.
What pot
Best
should I be using?
Damage
The stacks
dealing
do fuck
pot
all.
main
Like,
stat is. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Someone say
Or
vitality.
you know, use
pot.
your Regan potions. I don't care.
Use
A
hot
potion of
potions.
harmony.
Potions of harmony. I actually do. I have some of those still on me. No, I threw those in my retainer.
Care Bear. I'm gonna kill myself.
Unlucky.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Got some heaven on high potions.
I still have the 700 super ethers from Taylor.
You know, use whatever potion you want. I can't stop you. I support all of them.
They're gonna be outdated
Drinking
next
orange
patch.
juice for all I care.
If
Super
we get
ethers?
deep dungeon next patch, we get new levels of
oh
potions.
yeah, you're right.
Which they'll be 2,400 mana, which is enough for a raise, which means they're pretty goated. That means you can get up and
3,000
get a
is pretty
raise for
good.
free.
When's the last
How
time
many
we got
fragments are
Ninja
you sitting
Potions?
at? That's what I really want to know.
Last one was an Endwalker with Eureka
Was
Orthos.
it actually Eureka? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't know.
Yup.
Damn. Not a true hoarder. Doesn't have a full retainer at all times.
What are we waiting on? Did someone shit the bed? Yeah, they
There's
went and
numbers right there.
shit in their own sheets.
Beats.
on the
Yeah,
ground.
how's the
I
Switch
get
chow?
that,
Is
but
it
I
good?
prefer linking like a screenshot to all
Yeah, it's
mine,
good.
just to let them know I just collect them.
What do you like about it?
It's good.
Oh my god.
I wanna play more
That's
Speechless.
very
So bad.
entertaining.
It looks so
Mario
cool.
Kart, it's
I only have
honestly
2
a
on me right
lot
now.
of
I
fun.
finished a
I love
stack
plays like that.
last night.
How do you feel about DK's new design?
Where am I at?
His eyes scare me.
I think they just himboed him.
DK,
There.
Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
Oh my god. I was not
There was
expecting the
missing guy,
monkey
like,
sounds.
still dead.
What are the chances Sofo comes off mute?
I
Definitely.
know.
They wouldn't be able to just walk their dog.
Bro.
Oh wait,
We already
No,
have,
wait, no.
we already have the
Okay.
appropriate voice lines for me. We don't need any more.
hell yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
What do you
know.
mean? Gotta spend 30 minutes
well
walking
is
Sounds
the
out.
awfully
dog.
convenient.
That's not enough.
Damn. All right, everybody's here.
Follow-up.
Wicked,
The follow-up
great.
throughout.
It's
We're
the
just
it's the
gonna do a
Sophos
full
puke
time.
and the into the Sophos
24:30.
puke. Yeah,
There we go.
How close is that?
15 seconds.
Right, I'm
We
just gonna
heard that.
preemptively do this.
Ugh.
All that tapping.
No, I'm there's gonna be a lot of tapping, and you're gonna deal with it.
Not Dragoons backflipping when they can easily get into melee range.
LBs if you wanna. Main things established. Hit the boss. Raid wide. Shield it up. Cross and stay close.
Stay close.
Be a true greeter. Pop knockback resist.
No thanks.
Cross again. Stay close again. Hit the boss more. Tank
Be a tank
busters. Be
buster.
away from the tanks. Tanks do tank things.
Living Dead. Why did our Dark Knight just Living Dead?
Alright, numbers cross. Get away.
Better
After him.
stay. Stay away. We're
Away,
dodging
away.
first, then we're going to move in. Move in.
Going left or right next. We're going right. And get behind the boss. I'm going right again. Light spread.
Pop a shield here for everyone.
Stack markers, always aim them towards the boss. Meteors cross. Get away from the boss too. Meteors all the way to that back wall.
Uh-oh.
All the way to the back.
We have a bad
We
stack
don't
marker
have
on
any
this side.
stacks over here.
Uh-oh.
We're all giga dead on
Oh,
Meteor's
they're gone.
side. We probably
Oh,
wanna do
that's
Prep
a lot
Chemist
of-
at this point. Just for safety measures,
Oh,
right
that's a lot
side.
of dead.
Yeah, definitely prep a chem.
Oh.
When one's prepped, let us know, and we'll set up a wipe. Left side, left.
I see Asteria ready for being the sack.
All right, if we have a chemist ready, we should be good to jump. Kill yourself now.
I think they're fucked.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. Like, I couldn't see the plus, so.
So make sure, as long as one of the chems are prepped, and I will tell you when to res.
Oh, the ads. Okay, there we go.
You can res now.
Do not release.
Someone got
So
him.
good
Okay,
thing
good.
for the
Yeah.
good thing for the stacks is that like you want to look above your stack and see where your stack is going, and make sure
at
that
least we get a
like
second attempt.
that little large dildo line is facing the boss.
Always aiming at the boss.
Yeah.
The dildo line.
So for meteors, I'll either tell you the meteors to stay or cross, make it simple. And stack markers, you just have to see where your stack is throwing you to. If it's throwing you towards like the cliff, you probably want to cross, or else you're going to be thrown into the abyss. But yeah, it should be 2 on each side. So if you see 3 on one side, someone's wrong.
Keep their shit.
Or if you see 4 all on one side, someone's wrong. Someone's.
That black mage is not here.
You should be able to get some of us on the edge of the wall, hopefully.
No, don't pull white mage. No.
I don't know the aggro range. I'll be
There's no
real.
way.
If you can't, we can just battle res. Not the
Yeah,
end of
let's
the world.
battle res. We just need a battle res.
Aggro range is right over here. If you see Ekno jumping,
6
that's the
heads
range.
behind.
All
Just
right,
don't go
so-
past it.
Yeah, don't go past that. And if you can get anybody, I'm like right on the wall too.
That's
So
right
I'll
behind
just
that
type in
one. I
chat.
Oh my gosh, I got
to
him.
Make it easier to target.
If anybody needs a res, just yell, and then we'll try to get you.
There's one more back there, but it might be too far.
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
I'm not
That's the
risking
last
it.
person.
Yeah, we'll get them like during battle.
All right. So once my sickness wears off, since I was the last up, we will set a pool. But yeah, definitely. If you see all the meteors running to one side, run with them. Stack markers, always aiming at the boss. If you don't have anything, just do the mechanic.
So the idea here,
Also
let me
food
make sure I
check.
understand. The idea here is if you get a stack marker, and your stack marker, like, so we're on this side, let's say it's aiming straight behind us, I should be a stack marker that goes on the side with the meteors? Like,
Well,
that's
meteor
it?
can
covers
meteor can be
everything
on
for
either side.
Meteor fun times.
Yeah.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So if I'm on this side, and my arrow's pointing directly behind, I need to go to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
could. So you don't.
All right,
Yeah,
we're going to
yes.
pull at 17.
Before the stacks go off, there is also a go away and also a get close. Like, so let's also pay attention to that as well.
That makes sense.
Taylor and the door.
Whoa, the dragoon.
No bees if you got them. Tanks established.
Whenever she has to play healer.
Shield for the raid wad. We're crossing and staying close. Crossing and staying close again. Tank busters coming out.
Again. For the second time.
That's nice. Numbers cross.
Be
Get
far
away.
first.
Half room.
Beef.
Be way first.
Get in your tower.
Good job.
Thanks for giving me nothing to heal, fucker.
Left side.
This rate, I'm just gonna fucking spend lilies.
Get behind. Left side again. Soft spread.
Wow. Wow. Me when I wow.
Meteors stay, everybody else cross. Markers adjust, get away. Get close, knock back, knock back, knock back. Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't realize I'm upset.
There's one meteor and that's okay.
No.
I forgot
You
it's.
can eat that one meteor.
Wait, he said meteors stay, nah?
He did.
Oh.
Res up people that you got.
Oh my gosh, you live, Smitty. Oh, you died, Smitty.
Right side, right side.
It's a fun.
I don't like that many dead.
So bad.
Get behind, left side, left
The
side.
meteors go to the meteor marker. It's not that hard. Yeah.
I get you? Yeah, I did.
I mean, I want a safety chemist prep just in case.
Shocked.
That means I have to die
Ads.
again.
We should just do it now. Yeah. Get the chemist ready.
I can't click them.
We got a chemist good. At least this let us know. Yeah, we do. Okay. We can jump. We were gonna fail the DPS check.
I don't think I can
No
get
shot.
rezzed.
You have one left. You can get rezzed.
Okay.
You good to get up now?
People who died earlier.
Watch the res
They're
person not be on the edge.
I know I saw one of you that had a res.
Okay, good.
That's a bard.
Wait, what?
That very much is a bard.
Why are they marked?
That's
Is any
No,
of our
they can't.
chemists have a res?
No, they can't because they need.
No, you need chemists for res.
Why does the bard have a
You're
marker?
fully
Why
resident.
does Bard have a marker?
Yeah.
They probably switched
Oh no.
to a bard.
So we don't have a res. We are doomed.
Doomed.
So yeah, we gotta get it out.
Hi.
I think that's all then.
All of
But
us
yeah,
did.
if
Dicks.
anything, take away from this, people with the meteors, you really have to make sure you always know which side you have to go on. That's
It's a 50-50.
integral bit.
You stay or go.
Because without that, one of the sides completely wipes.
Yeah.
Which
That's
can
some-
definitely lead us
Looking for the
to
marker, I'm
a
running to it.
raid wipe if
If
we
you
don't
have
have
nothing.
good damage.
Yep. It's only people with stacks that have to think.
But hey, it's
little
it's
bit.
any prog, it's a
Not
learning
even.
thing. It's all good. Gotta experience
I'm no
it a
longer
bit.
joining in any prog.
Absolutely.
Everything's part of the
Unfortunately,
process.
you're
See,
at the first
Ekno
boss. Don't have a choice.
See if there's anything I have. Hunt down the raid plan.
All right,
Picture.
you are free to leave.
What if I don't want
Thank
to
you for
leave?
organizing it all.
Yep. Thanks all for joining. Appreciate everybody's time. Have a good day.
Get Ekno in here, and so I